Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and if you're new here, hi, glad you're here. We're doing a fun build. If you are one of my regular subscribers, thank you guys so much for being super patient with me with everything that's been going on and the 2-week hiatus. I did not intend for it to be that long, and I did not intend to miss Monday's video, but my voice is back. I'm feeling better. I was even able to go to the gym yesterday night, which was great. Part of that was I was feeling better, but my husband's trainer is going through a lot of stuff like getting ready for school to start back, and because I think he's getting a master's or something, I don't know, but he's got a lot of stress going on, which lowers his immune system. He's like, if you come to this gym and I get sick, you're banned. So I was like, I'm gonna avoid the gym. But on the other stuff, if you're new here, like I said, you're gonna have to go back and watch the last video basically to find out what I'm talking about here, because I don't want to get into it. But I'm feeling better, guys, so thank you. We had some stress with it because he got out and I freaked out, and like my mother-in-law told me, she told me, she didn't give me all the details, and I don't think she had ever meant to tell me, but it was one of those things where she was super stressed out about it, so she just let it out while I was on the phone with her at Walmart, like, because our Walmart's under construction right now. They're like moving stuff around. So oh yeah, before we get too far into that story, those marks were at like the middle and at 10, and I think 10 all around. I was just trying to make sure. It's a thing I'm trying out for getting things to be as even as possible. I still made the garage way too big for Sims, and like some of the bedrooms didn't come out perfectly to size, but it's kind of just the way things work when you're translating a footprint of a house to the Sims, you know. But overall I think the layout and everything turned out pretty well on this, and I'm really happy with it. This is a fall themed build because it's July, and Hocus Pocus, whenever I'm recording this, came out 25 years ago yesterday. So whenever I was building it, and actually I'm hoping to get this up for you guys to see it the same day. So yeah, anyways, so Hocus Pocus came out 25 years ago yesterday. Super excited about that. I love Hocus Pocus. It's one of my favorite movies. And around July, I just naturally want it to be fall. Actually, once July 4th is over, I'm ready for fall weather. I'm done with summer at that point. So yeah, so I'm making a fall build. Which is anybody else kind of bothered by the fact that when you start fall on The Sims 4, there seems to always be snow, at least for me? Yeah, because you guys, I don't know if I've told you, but I do a lot of, you know, skipping around. I don't stick with households very long. Anyways, but yeah, it always starts to snow, and I'm like, it doesn't snow. Like, what world are you coming from that fall is the transition, like, snows first? Like, that would make sense for winter or the end of fall, but the beginning is like the end of summer. It should still be hot out, but whatever, I don't know. I am playing around with this one with colors that oh sorry, I moved the mic. I'm playing with colors that I don't usually use, so browns, greens, yellows, just the warmer tone, earthy tone stuff, where if you look at any of my other builds, it's typically like grays, blacks, whites. Yeah, that's my personal style. I'm trying to kind of expand that. I was a little inspired by the actual plans for this house that I'm building. So both the sample colors that they show, one was like the red brick and cream siding, and the other was green and the red brick. And so I kind of took that and ran with it. Unfortunately, when the break-in occurred and my computer got all tossed around, I lost a lot of files. I lost some CC. I had some issues with my game because the computer, I don't know if there was a corruption issue that happened with it being tossed around and unplugged. But I lost some stuff I'm gonna have to keep searching for. I have gone through, like, I lost, of course it gets rid of the stuff that's annoying to go find again, like the kids' clothes, because there's not a ton of good kids' clothes CC. I really need to start making custom content so I can actually, you know, have stuff that I want. I did the wallpaper, the 2 or 3 wallpapers in the flooring. But then I ran out of my trial of Photoshop. So that's what I'm asking for Christmas this year. If you want to help me get Photoshop so I can start doing better stuff. Because I have like a Wacom tab. My dad's a graphic design artist for a company. My younger cousin is trying to get in to work for Disney. Like, I've got plenty of people that teach me how to animate and do these different things. So I just need Photoshop. If you want to help out with that, I have a Patreon. So, you know, toss me $1 if you feel like it. If you don't, that's fine too, because you're not you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Except for maybe eat your broccoli, because, you know, we all need to eat our broccoli. Which reminds me, so I don't know if I mentioned my other channel on here. I haven't posted a lot to it. I need to get back to it. A lot of stuff happened where everything didn't line up that I had the ability to record stuff for that, because that's actually like my face. It's a workout channel, and I'm working on like losing some weight. And I had done so good before we went to Ireland, and I actually lost 3 more pounds while we were in Ireland. And then I got home, and then the stress, and I got sick, and we like went off of our diet because it's just easier. My husband can cook really well, but just had a lot going on, trying to take care of the house while I was down, not being able to. And so yeah, we ate a lot of really bad food, like a lot. And I gained 3 pounds back, and I'm so mad about it. Like, jeez. Also, whenever I was building this, I built that garage that way. I was looking, like, the plan was on my iPad next to the computer, and I'm looking at it, and I know full well that there's 2 windows on the front, but for some reason I built those alcoves as if they were like carports. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. What I could have done was, you know, decrease the depth there, because some of those rooms didn't need to be that deep. But then the bathroom's over there, so I guess, I don't know. I put in, like, I didn't decorate the storage space or the pantry in this. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about that, but if you decide to download this, if you want me to put it up on the gallery so that you can download it, I'll make, you know, of course, I'll make a CC list for you with links and things like that if I get comments that they want that. Oh, I forgot to cut this out. Yay, hold on a second. And we're back. Sorry about that. That took way more time in real life than clearly the, like, that, you know, you guys saw it happen. And anyways, my editing software crashed whenever I went to do some cuts and saves, and yay, so much fun. I need to stop putting the music in before I do the voiceover, because really I'm just, every time I think I've, you know, done all the cutting that I need to, and then I put the music in and I get it perfectly lined up so that, you know, the outro music doesn't get eclipsed by the pictures and screenshots, blah, blah, blah. It never works out for me. Anyways, right there, I really wanted there to be an AC unit, but then I remembered I lost that custom content, so I guess I have to deal with it. Anyways, but on this house, I wanted to challenge myself to do a different style landscaping and a different color palette than I normally do. This didn't work out very well, this little walkway, as much as it should, because somehow, well, actually I know how it works. In the real world, you can curve things, but it would have been a giant pain in the butt to do the curve all the way around for, you know, the pavement here. So I went with it. It actually like connects right by that pillar, the first outward pillar. So yeah, we're just gonna deal with it. Anyways, this had a little bit more room in the front, but I put it on the 40 by 30 lot, so we didn't get that room here. So yeah, it on the picture, it has a few like little succulents or succulent looking greenery at the front, and then there was a little bit of difference here in the back than on there, but hey, it just makes it my own thing and not copyright somehow. Anyways, the plan for this house, by the way, just to purchase the plan so that you can build it, was almost $2,000, which to me is kind of crazy. Like, I understand it has all the measurements and the engineering and blah blah blah, but for another company or a firm to use that plan without having to pay you, they copy it and then change a room around. Like, they can change where the toilet goes in the bedroom or in the bathroom, and that's all they have to do to avoid you having to pay for that plan online. I know this because I talked to some people when we were buying a house. We were thinking about building so we get the perfect house for us, And we were like, it'll be a pain in the butt and it'll cost so much money, meh. And now regret that because it would have been perfect. And I wouldn't have had to do any of the work to make it how I wanted it. So yeah, should have just built. Oh well. I still love my house. Don't get me wrong. My house is great. I really enjoy it. Although the whole incident made me want to move, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so yeah, I like we're working on the guest bathroom. I put up for you guys to like help me decide on what colors to put in the bathroom. And yeah, still haven't done that. I was supposed to do it last week with my mother-in-law, but we had I got sick, and then we had the whole we had a miscommunication. Even though there wasn't a miscommunication, let me restate that. She decided to do what she was saying she was gonna do, even though I told her several times, no, you call me when you have a free day, and then I'll go get the supplies and we'll take care of it. And she's like, nah, just call me when you've got it and I'll see if I'm done. And I'm like, or if I'm available. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do anything like that. I want you to tell me when you're free. I'll go get the stuff, and by the time you leave your house, which is like 15 minutes away from my house, I can run to the 30-minute away store, get the stuff, and get back here before you even show up, because that's, that's how timing works with my in-laws. That's just how they work. Love them. They're never on time. My husband is definitely never on time, and I'm one of those people that is always on time, and scheduling is a big deal to me. Anytime I had a job where I was at home, or not at home, but in an office or anywhere, or like going to school, I was always like 30 minutes early. I'm always the first person there. It was weird when I was working for CarMax. There was a guy who used to be a Marine, and he and I would show up about the same time. Sometimes he would get there before me, sometimes I'd be before him. And we just kind of always looked at each other like, you're weird for being here this early, but we were both there this early. So, yeah. I need to turn Discord off whenever I'm recording. That would help, wouldn't it? So what do you guys think of this brighter, greener? I feel like this is actually more of like a spring color palette out here than a fall. I don't know. It's very springy to me now that I think about it. But hey, look, I was nice and cut out me doing all of that on the inside, all the lighting, and I'm gonna cut out me picking colors and stuff because I change it halfway through anyways. Yeah. Now this bathroom was interesting to me, and I kind of like this setup, I'm not gonna lie, although I needed Pinterest. Peacemaker, if you're listening, if you could make a middle stand piece for these so that, that doesn't happen. So I could have like a connection, but there'd be two separate things. That'd be great. You're amazing. And I'm sure that would help you with your builds too. And it all works out. He's never taken any of my suggestions, by the way, or used anything that I've asked him to make, because he doesn't have to. He's got free will. That's how the world works. Although I wish I could twist his arm and be like, just make it for me. Even though I love his work. So yeah, anyways, I'm exhausted for some reason. It's 8:30 in the morning. I don't know why I'm so tired. But yeah, so I like this little split thing that they had on the plan, so I kept it, especially because it's like an awkwardly long room. But when you split it into two and put two doors on it, it becomes a little bit more cozy and makes more sense. Like if I still had the CC for it, I would put a storage unit or like some sort of rack with toilet paper and stuff on it next to that toilet. And it would make it feel pretty realistic, I think. So the footprint here, well, there's a lot of like walls to put down. If you just don't play with the walls up, I think this house is a lot more useful than I typically make them, because it's just smaller, like the living room, kitchen, dining rooms all in one space. There's no separation as far as that. Like there's bedrooms that are separated out and stuff. Discord, please stop notifying me that people are live. I'm fully aware. Thank you very much. Anyways, but yeah, it's a smaller footprint. I'm not making it a ridiculously huge kitchen for no reason. I feel like even though I went with white in here, I still feel like I kept it kind of rustic because of the countertops. So I like that. And then I put the green in the island too, which is something that I never do because I'm not actually a huge fan of like bright greens myself. I like hunter green because I love fall. So let me know if you think this was successful for the color palettes and making it feel like really homey and warm and rich and fall-like. I could have done a lot more decorating on the inside. I kind of wanted the inside to be a little less put together than I usually do. Like I wanted it to feel a little bit more like a real house, you know? Okay, the trim does match up on that. I was worried. I couldn't remember. Anyways, yeah, I wanted this to feel like a real home with a couple of kids. Other than I didn't put any clutter in or anything like that because I still wanted your Sims to be able to walk around. But it's like the spaces aren't big. There's not a ton of like decorative stuff everywhere. It's just kind of kid-proof, you know? And then the bedrooms and bathrooms are smaller. You know, your Sims aren't going to spend a ton of time in those bedrooms and bathrooms. It just doesn't make sense. But I still wanted like this area to feel really part of the home, comfortable, slightly. That bugs me that you can't put those together. I'm sorry, Peacemaker. I'm cranky right now. I'm going to be picky about some stuff. They're still fantastic though. Thank you for making them. But yeah, this to me feels like a home I've walked into. You know, like I know these people. I just realized I didn't put stools at the island. That's a fail. That's a really big fail. Oh well. Although I will say on like feeling like I know these people, I don't know anybody that has yellow couches and green curtains. I don't. I really don't. But who cares? It's kind of fun. You know, I like it. And I love that coffee table. That is fabulous. I'm a fan. I would love that. But we have one of the lift up ones. So like you can it's so you can eat at it. That's all it is. Just sit on your couch and eat. We have a dining room table. We don't use it. That was a big thing when we bought the house. It's like we can finally have a dining room table and have people over. It'll be so great. No. We have people over sometimes and it's an extendable one, but we don't have extra chairs. So yeah, and it's broken now, like because it's an elevated one. Because I got the idea because the old owners had an elevated table, so I was like, yay, we'll do that with a stool, like the tall chairs. It's a bad idea. I'm 5'5". My mother-in-law is 5 feet tall. My sister-in-laws are all like 5'5", 5'6". My little sisters are 5'3". It's a bunch of hobbits running around this house, okay? So it's not a good idea. All of us put our feet on the bar and then we push down because we're trying to get ourselves into the seat and then it breaks it. So I'm going to build a table by myself. I'm going to do it. It's going to be one of those things where I just put the stuff together and I do it and I'm going to be better for it. I've got the plans printed out. They're sitting next to me. I'm going to go buy the material whenever I have my husband's truck to use because they won't fit in my Explorer, the wood. Anyways, I'm trying to decide if it would be cheaty to have Lowe's do the cuts for me, because like then the wood would fit into the back of my Explorer, but I don't know, because I kind of mentioned something to Pat about it. I'm like, is that cheating if on my very first thing I'm building and I'm trying to like make the next 6 months of this year, or 5 technically, be about me like learning and doing things better and improving my skills. And he's like, yeah, it's kind of cheaty. It really is. I'm like, well, I mean, it's Lowe's or you're cutting it because I don't exactly know how to use our saw. So anyways, so on the plans it had these wood beams over the windows on the outside, and I gotta say I'm really happy I found those. I didn't think I had those anymore, and I really wanted that detail because it was so cool and so pretty. I finally got to use those tables. Yay! Oh, I didn't use it after all. Spoke too soon. I couldn't remember. I just remember pulling those out. I still think this turned out pretty well. I feel like it is practical. Like there's some art over it. It feels like somebody wanted barn doors on it. Because it also naturally feels like that should be the entrance to the office, but I moved to the side. Yeah. Anyways, and then like this just seems like a collect-all sort of table. Because the entranceway is kind of crowded, so I feel like the kids would like rush in from school, toss their backpacks down, and go into their rooms. I also meant to put like a mudroom situation over there. Yeah, over here next to the laundry room that we're going to put in. Like this is just it's supposed to be on the plans a half bath, but in The Sims I had enough room for all of it. So yeah. Sorry, I've been like chewing on a cough drop this whole time. And it's A, rude to do that because I'm recording a video. B, it was starting to make me cough. Like, what the heck? It's a cough drop. It's supposed to keep you from coughing. Whatever. I forget until later that I meant to put a sink in here because apparently that's just a thing people do these days is they put sinks into laundry rooms. I don't have one. It's probably because my laundry room's right off of my kitchen, so I don't even think of it as a needed thing. Because, like, you do need to, like, scrub some stuff out. Like, if you spill ketchup on a white shirt, you're going to need to, like, hand wash that a little bit. Oh, also, I've gotten a little bit better about remembering that before you, like, place something, you can hit plus and minus to scroll through the colors, so you guys don't have to watch me do that right there. I'm not super better about it, but I'm trying, guys. For the longest time I thought it was shift plus, and so I was just like flying off the screen, and it was not good. I will say that while I was sick, I did a lot of building, and I feel like I'm better for it because taking that time off from going to Ireland, because I built a ton before I went to Ireland, but I was like a month ahead of schedule before I left for Ireland, so I didn't have to build or play Sims for the channel for a while, so I didn't, because I spent so much time pre-recording over like 2 or 3 days that I was just burned out. Plus I was waiting for Seasons. I was excited and I didn't really feel like playing until Seasons was out. So yeah. But now that I have it, I'm super happy because we have weather and I love fall and it's not fall weather yet. And I'm pretending for my game that it's 60 degrees and amazing outside, even though it's not. So this is just continuing that theme of like, it's not fancy. It's not super duper cool. It's just kind of practical stuff. Like they did the separated shower and tub, but it's kind of like, and then like I didn't have the full size big chunky bath because I'm not putting that in my game. But I struggled so much because I did want to do something fancy here, but I was like, I don't know what to do with this color palette. Anyway, so I did some building while I was sick. I did some builds that I was like, really? I did this. It was magnificent. Of course, it was black and white farmhouse style thing because I've been super into making Sims that were farmers and doing like flower arrangements and stuff like that. And I want to open a general store with the one once I get enough product and money saved up to like buy the store and then sell the tomatoes and lemons and all kinds of stuff. I feel like tomatoes is not a harvestable item. Anyways, I don't know. I've still got sick brain a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, I should throw in. No, I had to let the dogs out this morning clearly because they gotta go outside. But I was still a little tired, so I like laid down on the couch and Harlie, my cat, got up on my back and then just like pranced all over my back and my butt, being a cat. And I took pictures of it to put on Instagram. So yeah. That was adorable. I should put it in here, but that involves getting my computer to work with a phone I'm so mad. That reminds me, because I just looked over and saw the GoPro. I have a ton of footage from Ireland that I want to edit together and show you guys and show the other channel. And I cannot get my computer, like it shows that the card is almost full when it opens, and so then you click on it to see the pictures and the videos and it won't show them. And I like downloaded new GoPro app stuff and I've looked and I've checked and it's just ridiculous. And I've tried different ports on my computer. Don't tell me to switch to different ones. I already tried it. I should have put the shutters on there. That would have been cute. Anyways, it's refusing to show me it, so I'm gonna have to like, I don't know, I guess get on my laptop. I don't know. That thing is cranky. Like, I'm really glad I started using desktop because that thing is a cranky dude. It's old, it's tired, it doesn't want to mess with anything anymore. Anyways, part of me thinks I should get like a MacBook to do editing on and stuff like that on the go, but the screen for the desktop is just huge and I'm getting blinder and blinder as I get older, so it's probably not a good idea to get another laptop. Yeah, sorry. How I Met Your Mother thing. Wow. I haven't thought about that in a while. Jeez. So I know there's a lot of people in different time zones and climates and stuff that watch. So let me know, are you guys getting ready to go into spring for you guys, spring, summer, or you guys going into winter. Are you getting excited about the weather change? I'm going full white girl. I'm so excited. I've like pre-ordered some fall candles. See, I did it there. Pre-ordered some fall candles. I've gotten on what's that thing called? It's not Primark, because that's just like Target in England. Oh, Poshmark. It's like a resale shop for clothes, and I've bought some sweaters. I bought a cashmere scarf because they paid $150 for it, and I paid $10. I bought like a J. Crew necklace because I'm gonna be that person. Although I did not buy it on Poshmark because the girls that bought it when it was full price, and then they were selling it for like $25 to $40. And J. Crew is doing a sale right now, so I got it for $24.50 with free shipping through J. Crew instead of paying the $4.99 or $6.99 in shipping that you have to with Poshmark. So yeah, pretty excited about that. But I've gotten some sweaters and some scarves and some accessories, and like I've got the other day I went full on. I put on like I've got this shawl that my mother-in-law made me that's the black and red checker print, and then I've got this big floppy black hat that's fabulous, and I love it. And we're done. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for watching, but I went full white girl, just so you know. This is just like me finishing up the last little bit. We're about to go into screenshots. I cannot believe we're this far into it and I've talked for this long. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like videos like this, go ahead and check out my other ones, and of course if you'd like to see me do more like this in this color palette, let me know in the comments too. I missed you guys. I love you guys. Enjoy the screenshots. Bye.